Hi, my girlies, welcome back. If you're a content creator or want to become one, or if you're a small business owner, or anyone who wants to make content, this is going to be an eye opening video. Today, we're going to talk all about virality and also why going viral is not good for your mental health. So, let's start. Okay, so firstly, I'm going to share my story of how I went viral and what was my experience from it. So, when I started my small business where I used to make and sell jewelry, I decided to post one reel a day. At that time, reels were also very new. We were all new to this whole reels thing. TikTok was recently banned, and everyone then shifted to reels. That's when I also started making content, not for myself, but for my small business, obviously. So I started posting daily, and I was posting very random content, was just showing my necklaces and not even talking like this. If you look at that content now, it was very bad content. But just within a month, I went viral with 1 million views, and I was so amazed by the power of social media that oh my god, it can make you famous and it can make you so much money. So there was this month of January when my reel was going viral. It was getting so many views a month. Every day I used to get at least 100 new followers, which is great. Oh my god, the DMs that I used to get, I just could not handle that. So many DMs, so many orders, so much money. I was on cloud nine. I was on the top of the world. I was like, oh my god, am I suddenly rich? Next month, again, I went viral with 2 million views this time, and I got to know that okay, this is not how a business works. I need to make a website because I can't reply to each one of you on DM. It was taking so much of my time. So I made a website and I used to get orders directly on the website. It saved my time and energy so much. And when I made that, I had this thing on my mind that okay, now this is how life is going to be. I would get viral every month and I would get orders, and now my life is different. So I had plans on my mind, very big plans and hopes and dreams, but little did I know what was going to happen. So after those 2 months, January and February, my reels suddenly stopped going viral. Like I don't know किसकी नजर लग गई या क्या हुआ, but I suddenly started getting from 10,000 views to 2,000 views on all my reels. And none of my reels actually got viral. Like not even 100K. Just could not understand like how and why. When I first started posting 2 months ago, my content was very bad. But then when you keep creating, you get better at making content, you get better at video editing. And I'm like, this should be reversed. Like now I should go viral. Now that I'm better at it, I should go viral now. But what is happening? At this point now, I've realized and I've experienced that going viral is completely based on luck. Yes, you can get growth and you can scale your Instagram or YouTube with better content, better hooks, and all, but going insanely viral is luck, I guess. It's purely luck. That's what I believe. So when I stopped going viral, I stopped getting those many orders. In one of those 2 months, I made more than a lakh from those sales. Now, when you see success on your early days, you can't handle rejection or you can't see failure later on. That's what happened to me. So my business was not doing well because it was completely based on algorithm, and I started paying for ads also, meta ads, but the response in ads is not as good as the response you get when you go viral. Then not going viral completely broke me from inside. And while all of this was happening to me, my marriage was coming in a few months, so I was preparing for that also. I was going shopping every day, I was handling my business. That's when I decided to take a break because I saw a reel of this Instagram coach that if you're dealing with low views, take a break for a month, restart your Instagram. It basically refreshes your algorithm. So that's when I did. I took a break and came back again. but nothing was happening, and I just could not handle that. That's when I started praying to God that do something, I'm posting good content. What is happening to me? My point here is that if I had not gone viral, and if I had a gradual growth, that would not break me mentally, because not getting response from your content is actually depressing. That's what happens with content creators also. I shared my point of view from a small business, but exactly the same happens with content creators. Basically, when a creator goes viral, they have new followers, they have name, fame, they have, and they're bombarded with collaboration requests and requests from agencies to join them. That's when they think that, oh, I've made it, now my life is sorted and all. But later on, when the algorithm decides to punish you, or decides that, okay, you're done, it breaks you. I don't know how to explain this feeling, but if you are not going viral, it's for your good. It's good for your mental health if you're having a gradual growth, because going viral is not the only way to growth. It actually breaks you from inside if you don't see virality often and often. It's like, imagine you are driving a Mercedes today, and tomorrow if someone tells you to drive an Alto, you just can't. And when something that you're working for is based on luck, you can't do anything about it. What can you do to go viral? You can use hooks and all, but there's no guarantee, right? No, nothing. Also, what happens with creators is that creating content constantly puts you in this mental state that, what if I post this and this doesn't work? What if I don't make it? What if I don't become a big creator? And especially when people leave their jobs and become a content creator, I would suggest not to do that, because what if suddenly you stop getting views? That's what happened to me, right? If you're doing a job, your salary is this much, then this much, then this much, and you can see growth, but in this field there's no guaranteed growth. Also, have you noticed some creators which were very very popular 5 6 years ago, nobody watches them anymore? That happens to creators all the time. I used to be obsessed with this girl's content 3 years ago, and now I don't even like to watch her, because she has changed and I have changed, of course. My point is, creators can anytime lose relatability. People may not feel connected to a particular creator after a certain period of time. You know, this girl, that quirky Miss Aditi is her name. So she recently told in one of her Q&As that she has not been like viral, but she's still a very good YouTuber, making so much money. She bought her own house and all, and she said that her growth has always been gradual. Going viral is not the only way to success. And I think that's actually great. You may now feel that, oh no, nothing is happening. But that's actually good, because that's how you build trust with your audience. If you are watching me today, you're one of those people who are watching me from the very beginning. I don't know how big of a YouTuber I will be or I will not be, but you know me from my early days. And if you stick with me 10 years later, that's great. That's the kind of trust you need to build with your audience. That's the kind of connection you want to build, instead of just going viral and people watching you just once or twice, and then not want to come back to your profile again. That serves no purpose. Also, let's talk about the comparison that you have in your own mind with others when there's actually no competition, but you yourself compare yourself to someone with your age or someone who's in the same field. So imagine it's A and B. Now A went viral with 2 million views, 3 million views, and her followers have gone up. She's getting collabs and all. When there's B getting very less followers, very slowly, not getting collabs. What if this person gets stuck at 10K, and this person slowly, slowly grows and keeps growing? the mental health of this person will be much better than the mental health of this person. This, I think, is a better way of reaching to success. Also, I feel that we have made going viral such a big deal. I mean, it is a big deal. Going viral can change your life, like Dolly Chaiwala and all. But how many people can maintain that level of success, or can you handle that? Going viral is good, but don't be attached to going viral. Don't expect too much from the algorithm. Trust in yourself that, okay, if you're getting better at it day by day, you will even actually make it. I was dependent so much on algorithm and it broke me. Now that I'm giving YouTube a shot, I'm like, if it's not working, it's not working. If I don't make it, I don't make it. I hope I was able to make my point. Going viral is not the only key to success or key to fame or money. It's not good if you're so happy at the beginning of a year and so depressed at the end of a year. I'd rather want to be at this level than. I hope I made my point here. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. I'm not so good at explaining stuffs, but okay, that's it. Subscribe to my channel. Bye.